In this video I'll be testing out the new brushes that I got and a palette that I haven't used since I got it, so stay tuned to see what they are. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Amy. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and smash that like button if you do enjoy these videos, and if you are returning, welcome back. Nice to see you again. And today I'll be doing a just sort of full face, but I'm testing my new brushes. This isn't all of them, but I've got some of them out just to sort of stick in my pot. And this is the bag they came in, so there is some brushes still in here. If I do need to use them, I will pop into this, but I've stuck them in like a pot to make it a little bit easier for me to get. And the palette that I'll be testing today is an eyeshadow palette, and it's the Technic's Pro Finish eyeshadow. It does look like I've used it. I haven't. I did swatch a couple of the shimmer shades, this one and that one, just because they looked really pretty when I first got it. But other than that, it came sort of, hold it the right way around. It came chipped with number 10. But I did win this on a giveaway, which I'm not angry about at all. I didn't pay for my money. I did win this in a giveaway back in like January time, and I just haven't had a chance to test it out or use it. So I thought that I would, as I've got new brushes, use that to test it with. So yeah, so stay tuned to see what look I create and if I enjoy them. But I am going to swatch them all first for you before I choose what colours I'm going to be putting on, because I won't be putting all of them on my face. But before I get on with anything, don't forget to smash the thumbs up, don't forget to share this out to let everybody know, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, with the notification bell to be notified every time that I upload. So yeah, and today comment down below what your favourite eyeshadow palette is, because I like to sort of look at different eyeshadow palettes, and I'm not normally a neutral person, but I thought it looks a nice palette, we'll give it a go. So yeah, comment down below what your favourite eyeshadow palette is. So Technics, I absolutely love the brand anyway. My voice went then. Anyway, because I love, which I've got here, which I'll be using as well as the eyeshadow. I love using their Technics Colour Fix 2 Pressed Powder Contouring Palette. This is such a gorgeous palette, and as you can see, it is well loved. This palette is basically almost panned out completely. I've got the hit pan on that one. I haven't used the other shades yet. I have swatched them, but I haven't used the other shades yet, because these two for me are my favourites, so I want to use them up first before using the rest of them up. So yeah, this is my favourite one. I have brushes from Technics which I absolutely love, so I have very, very high hopes for this palette. So yeah, let's get on with the video. I am going to stick my hair up. I have primed my face already with like skincare and a primer, and the one that I used was this Skin Perfection. I thought I'd do that before I'd actually film. So all I got to do is put my face up, like, with foundation on and different bits, and I'm trying to get rid of that. That's really annoying me. Right, let's stick my hair up. I'll be back in a minute. Right, I'm back. I've got my hair up. Not very well done. Give it that. I might have to redo my hair if I'm going out. But yeah, so I've got my hair up. I don't have like a thing to put anything back with, so yeah. First, I'm going to start with my Natural George foundation. I do have another one from George that I bought, because I'm trying to sort of like do a full face of George makeup. So I bought their newest foundation. So I'm trying to get rid of this one. New sponge, which is clean. Doesn't look it, but it is clean. I cleaned it with me baby shampoo. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it on my hand. Just dab it. Again, I'm hoping the new foundation that I got isn't so orange. I will obviously even this out with the mirror. I'm just doing it on the lens for the minute. This foundation does leave you really like dewy. It's quite nice because it gives you a little bit of shine. I do need a better foundation that fits me though, fits my skin tone, because at the moment I keep going orange. So let's have a look at how bad it looks in the mirror. It doesn't look that bad actually. It's not a bad foundation. It's not a bad foundation. It's just a bit orange. So it applies really well and it's really dewy. It's got no coverage at all. But at the moment my skin isn't looking too bad. Like, it's got a couple of blemishes, but it's not that bad. Not overall. Sort of, if anything, it makes me look a little bit tanned-ish. If I dab it in better enough, it sort of makes it look like I'm a bit tanned, but just on my face. I am looking at self-tanning soon, so I might find this foundation probably isn't too bad. It's just, for me at the minute, it does not suit that much. Right, let's put some concealer on. I'm going to be using the Avon concealer. Where's it gone? It's upside down. The Avon Colour Trend. I'm not sure what shade this is. Oh, it's in the shade Fair. I'm going to basically apply it across here. Brighten up my eyes. Because I am putting foundation on, I am going to put a bit, not foundation, eyeshadow, I'm going to put a bit of it on my lid. Sort of prime it a bit. Here my nose. Bit on my forehead. Chin, bit too much on my chin actually, and then a bit on my contour. I'm going to contour, but I like to sort of put a bit here to sort of help shape it a little bit. That's if I put too much foundation on. I do that. Don't always put so much on. Like, say I'm just doing because I don't always put foundation on. So if I don't put any foundation on, I'll just do under my eyes, my nose, and my chin, and then sort of blend it in. But if I'm doing foundation, I sort of try and blends really well, this concealer, if I'm putting foundation on. But if it's just onto the plain skin, it's a nightmare to blend out. Doesn't look too bad. I do need like a more of a full coverage foundation. But again, it is only from George, the foundation, so it's not too bad. Also, again, I'm going to contour, so I don't need that much. So I'm going to be bronzing up my face anyway. So I mean, look, it looks a bit more sculpted compared to that side. There you go, look, it gives it a little bit more of like a look that I've got. So next I'm going to powder, and I am going to use a brush. I've been using a sponge, but I'm going to be using one of my new brushes, and I'm probably going to use this one. These don't have like brush shades, but it's like a bit of a, it's like an angled one. I'm going to dip it in here. Right, sorry, I had a phone call then, so I've popped a little bit on my brush. Going to tap it off though. It's not too much, and then I'm just going to go under my eyes. This brush is so fluffy. A bit more. That's a bit too much. Too much. Really blend that in. That applies the powder really well. Like normally it creases, but it hasn't creased. Yeah, look, you can see how well it's mattified my face on this side rather than that side. Put that on my lid. No, I'm really happy with that. Right, I'm obviously going to powder down my nose. And then on my forehead. The powder kickback though for this is chin. And then just like my cheek, like the contour bit. And then with whatever's left over on the brush, I'll then buff this around my face. Like that. You know what, that's actually left it a really nice finish. My skin looks terrible though close up, but yeah. Again, happy with that brush. I knew the brushes will work really well, but I just thought I'd see how well the eyeshadow brushes do. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to contour using the Technics Colour Fix 2. Obviously, I forgot to say, this video is not sponsored by them. I literally decided that I wanted to do this video, and I have a couple of Technics products. So using the contour brush, I'm going to go into this shade here. And then contour here. It's so fluffy. It doesn't pick up that much of the product, but it doesn't look too bad. So it doesn't pick up too much of the product. I'm not even tapping it now. But no, it definitely works really well to sort of buff it. Gives you quite a faint line. I'm going to use a bigger brush. I'm going to use this big buffing brush to buff some more contour, so I'll dab it in. buff it into my... See, that doesn't look too bad. I might go a shade higher for the forehead. I'll show you in a sec what one I've gone for. Because I don't want to go over the top and then like look muddy. But so far the colours on this palette are just amazing. It makes you look a little bit golden as well. There you go, look. You can see it's there, but it's not too bad. Might put a little bit more. Buff it really into the skin. There you go. It's very blendable, this palette. So again, I'm going to go straight in with the other brush. I'm then going to go, so far I'm really impressed with the brushes because they've really worked really well to blend this all in. Again, I'm going to blend it all in. There you go, look, doesn't look too bad. And on my skin, just gives me like a bit of a tanned look. It doesn't look too bad. I'm going to get a smaller brush. I might get this one again and dip into, oh, the darker colour that I used was this one, which sort of bronzed it a little bit more further, but I'm going to use this one, what's left of it anyway, just to sort of go down my T section. Sort of really highlight those points. And under my eyes I'm going to use it for as well. To really brighten up my face. There you go, look at that. Doesn't look too bad. I should have done my eyes before my face, but never mind. What was I going to do? I was going to do... Oh, I was going to contour across my nose, wasn't I? I was going to give it a try. I never tried it before, but I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to go in with this one. In with that shade that's on the pan. This one. And go on the inner corners, starting from my eyebrows. And just really sculpt the nose. There we go, gives it a bit of a shadow to the other side. There you go, look at that, it gives me a really thin nose. I'm going to bring it down across here as well. Let's have that shape that I've only got a diddy nose. Or if I make it look like I've got a big nose, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Not a bad brush though. Did what I asked it to do. Next I am going to do my eyes, and which means I'm going to be using this palette. And then I'm going to go. So what I'm going to start from number. Ooh, hit my nose. Start from number 1 and swatch all of these and see what shades I sort of want to go for. So I'm going to start with number 1. It's more like a brownie tone. It's there. So then. It's a bit of like a beige. I don't know, it looks like a good crease colour. Number 2. This looks really light, really light. Number 3. That looks really, that's a really nice one. I'm not doing this well, am I? This swatching as well. I might then go across here. So number 4. Really nice. Number 5. Lining out fingers. Oh, that's a nice brown. Number 6. It's a really nice fair colour. That would be a nice crease shade. So then got number 7, which is a really deep brown. Oh, that's a really deep brown. They're good for the outer corner. Number 8, I've got high hopes for because it looks really nice. Ooh, and they're really creamy as well. Look at that. That is probably a really nice glitter shade. That might be good for the eyes. Like you know what I mean. This one's number 9. Look at that. A coppery shade. Number 10. Oh, that's going to be a hard decision between them two. Ooh. And number 12. Number 12 looks like a good inner corner shade. That's nice. A bit more. That'll be good for like the inner corner. Number 13. Running out of space. That looks nice. They're really pretty shades. Ooh. It's a pretty shade. 15 looks like more of like a beach type of look. Like an orange. They're pigmented, give it that, and then 16 is just black, so it's a nice black. I think I'm gonna go for, I've decided I am going to be using, I want to use number 9, this shade here and this shade, these two, because they look really nice together. I might use number, probably number 5, that is shade here, or number 4 as like my, maybe number 4, so I like the reddy tone, so I might go for number 4 on the out a bit. So I'm trying to use as many as possible without it looking a bit. Then maybe number 15 on my lid to transition into the other these shades, or these shades. and then 12 will be a nice little in the corner. So I'm gonna first see what I can do and then look at the brushes. I am going to, for the outer corner, probably use not like a big, like a fluffy one. What's in this one? So I've got 24 brushes and I can't even pick one. I might throw it. I might use that one. That one looks like a nice buffing brush. Stay. So I'm going to be using number 4. This one here. To do on the outside. So let's have a look. Let's have a go, shall we? Sort of. It's a really nice colour. Like the red is really nice. Like it's really pigmented as well. Doesn't look it from like where I'm looking, but it's really pigmented and really nice. And the brush makes it really accurate. It's really nice. I don't think I need any more on that. Or not for the minute. Next I'm going to use a different brush. I'm going to use this like curved one for using on the outer bit. I might use maybe number 11, so I've changed my mind. I might use number 11, like the orangey colour, to put like just here in the corner, and then go for number, was it number 15 I think? I can't even remember what I said. This is number 11 with the orange shade. It's a bit lighter than the crease one. It's quite nice. Sort of buff it into the crease a bit. Depth like that. You can't see much of a difference because they are very similar in colour, but doesn't look too bad. Right, what I am going to do is then use this one, this brush. Use the 15, which is the even more on the cream, like this side, light side. I want to use like a light colour to. Again, this is just going to go over the lid, just to not prime it because I've obviously got primer already on, but to sort of give us that base to sort of work with. I'm going to go back in with the bigger brush on number 4 to buff that back, to buff the top back again, to buff that red back in. Because I want it to be like a nice red statement. Doesn't look too bad. I don't normally go for like neutral tones, but it's not too bad. Right, I'm going to go back with this brush with the shimmer shade. I might go for that nice gold. That looks like it will stand out quite a lot. So that's number 9. I'm just going to tap that just on the lid. Oh, there's a lot of fallout on this palette. Not too bad. You can't really see much of a... Oh, you can actually. Sort of just stick it here. Like that. There we go, and then I'm going to get my brush back into number 4 to really blend that back and put that back in, not sort of like my inner corner, but and then again with the corner brush into that number 11 shade on the outer corner. Let's go back. Oh no, wrong brush. It's a very subtle glisten, but so the shimmer is not as pigmented as the rest of the. Where's the colour gone? It's not as pigmented, but it does leave a nice little shine. I'm going to go underneath with it all as well. So I'll just do like a pardon me. The number 11. And then go in with the shimmer shade underneath. Don't know if that looks a bit too close for comfort. So let's go do the other eye. So again, I'm going to go in with the darker red. Forgot where the palette was in. Really blend that colour in. I find it never is the same on the other side. And then buff that. I tried it without the actual bit, and it doesn't look too bad. So it doesn't look too bad. Let's do underneath with what's left on the brush. A little bit. And then shimmer shade. Doesn't look that bad. Right, let's pop in the inner corner. Let's get this little one here and get the nice whites for number 12. Really pretty. There we go. So I'm going to do my eyelashes. So those brushes work really well. I've never done an eye look like this, and it actually doesn't look that bad. It looks really nice, and the palette itself, really pretty colours and really pigmented. I'm happy with that. Definitely go check out Technic. Technics are a brilliant brand anyway. They've got really nice stuff. And yeah, so happy with that, and the way that it's come out as well. I'm not the best at makeup, but that's come out really, really well. Let's pop some mascara on. With a little bit of fallout in the palette, but other than that, it's actually not a bad palette at all. Really impressed with it. Don't want to get the eye. Oh, so I put myself in the eye. Don't ruin the look. It doesn't look too bad. I have just put myself in the eye though. It's There you go, look at that. Doesn't look too bad. Oh, right. My nose is running now. I am going to highlight. I'll highlight my cheeks now with this Morphe palette in the shade Spark. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's drop the brush on the floor. I'm gonna use this one. So I've used like a good 6 brushes, so I just wanted to get a feel of how the brushes would like work. And wow, that's applied that really, really well. I normally struggle to get a bit of pigmentation out of this palette, well, this highlighter, but that looks really nice. It's really nice and shiny. And then I'm going to go down my nose. Across here. So that works really, really well. That applied really well, so I'm actually going to look in the mirror because I'm going to rub that in on my nose a bit. Looks like I've just drawn a line on my nose, so. But no, that's really pretty. I do like this highlighter anyway, but yeah. Blush for blush. Going to be using this Active palette that I got for Christmas. That one there, that's the. And I'm going to get the big brush and really like that in there. I should have put blush first before highlighter, but hey ho. I was just so excited to It's really nice. I do like this colour. I think it works really well. It's very subtle. It does, you can get a lot out of it, but if you don't want too much, then not too bad. I don't think my makeup looks too bad today. Right, and last but not least, lips. I'm going to use this Pixie like lip balm. Love the colour of it. I'm not into neutrals, but it's really creamy. So that is my finished look. So I'm going to take my hair out. Don't think I've forgotten anything. So looking around to make sure I haven't forgotten anything. I'm going to brush my hair again. Brush it down because it's gone a bit curly now. I've stuck it up. Look, you can see the crease. Oopsie. So there we go. That is my look using the Pro Finish palette. And to be fair, the review on this is basically that it's really, really pigmented. Love it. It's not really my type of shade. Like I wouldn't normally go out like with neutrals. I'm normally more of like I normally have like a pop colour. But it's very blendable. It says on here that it's highly pigmented and long-lasting formula. So I'll see how it goes because I am just going to leave it on. And it's very blendable, which it is. It blended really well. And it's probably the best eye look that I've ever done. So yeah, my high hopes were right. Technics have done it again. Got another palette by them that I love. So yeah, one of my favourite brands, and yeah, another palette that I like. So I've got a contour palette and an eyeshadow that I love. So if you go check out the palette, I will leave the palette down below. If you guys do want to buy it, obviously I'm not an affiliate, not getting paid, it's not an ad, I just really do like that palette and it's really nice. So go check it out. Right, just having a quick check-in. It's now like 11:15 at night. Just got back from playing pool and I've been wearing this makeup all day. So it doesn't look too bad. I have a bit of close-up. So the foundation is obviously worn quite off. The eyeshadow I am really happy with because it stayed on for most of the night. The only reason why it looks a bit faded now is because I kept forgetting that I had eyeshadow on and kept rubbing my eyes. I was like, no, I'm trying to test if it works. But yeah, no, it's actually done really well. Like, the pigment is still there. It still looks really nice. Like same with the mascara. My highlighter looks amazing still. But overall, the makeup's actually stayed on really well. Just my foundation's obviously died down a bit. So yeah, really happy. I just wanted a quick check-in to let you know that the eyeshadow is still there, still really pigmented, still really nice. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. And thank you guys so much. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share this out. Comment down below what's your favourite eyeshadow palette and if you enjoyed this video. So thank you very much and goodbye.